Let's go to the White House now for the administration's reaction to what we heard from today's hearing. White House Press Secretary Karoline Leavitt joins me now. Karoline, welcome to the show. You know, you hear these heart-wrenching stories from these parents who lost children. You know, their lives will never be the same. And we're so happy now we have a president who is actually paying attention at our southern border. We can say that we have a secure southern border now. But Karoline, the implications of what happened over the past 4 years, letting millions of undocumented illegal immigrants in this country, the impact of that is going to be felt for years.
Yes, that's right, Laura. President Trump inherited a complete mess from Joe Biden in the previous administration. And it's alarming to me that there were people in positions of power in this big, beautiful White House behind me for 4 years who just sat back and watched as our country was invaded by millions of illegal aliens from countries all over the world, many of them known terrorists, murderers, rapists, and drug dealers who made their way into American communities and were taking the lives of law-abiding American citizens who were raping and beating young girls like Jocelyn Nungare in Texas, or taking the lives of young women like Laken Riley in Georgia. And the people in this White House, including President Biden, heard those stories and did nothing to stop them. But that's why President Trump was reelected with an overwhelming mandate to secure our border and to conduct the largest mass deportation operation in American history. The Trump administration has been doing that. We have already deported tens of thousands of illegal alien criminals from our country. And because of the One Big Beautiful Bill, which was signed and passed in a historic fashion in breakneck speed, ICE and Border Patrol will now have a historic amount of funding to have more resources to remove these public safety threats from our country and make America safe again. It will take more time to do it, but this administration and this president are not going to rest until all of these illegal alien criminals are deported from our country. We must be a nation of laws or America will cease to exist. And this is a law and order president.
Yeah, and this is a president who also wants to put America first, Karoline. And then
right.
You see that you have had something else we want to talk about with you. More than 20 Democratic attorneys general. They're suing to block a Trump administration policy that bars illegal migrants from accessing federally funded programs. But President Trump, I'm sure, maintains this is money that could be going to Americans, not to illegal immigrants. What's the administration's response to all of this?
It's unsurprising. And the Democrats, I say this all the time, but clearly they learned nothing from November 5th, where nearly 80 million Americans voted to put America first because they were fed up with seeing illegal alien criminals from all over the world take their housing and their tax funder benefits. If you look at Medicaid, for example, a program that was intended for the most vulnerable Americans in our society, pregnant women, disabled people, homeless who truly need these benefits, that program was being just wrought out by illegal aliens. 1.4 million of them were receiving those benefits. Not anymore, thanks to President Trump and Republicans on Capitol Hill who signed the One Big Beautiful Bill into law. We are going to protect these programs for our nation's most vulnerable. And the Trump administration did do basically an audit of the entire federal government. The White House led this effort to find any other previously funded programs that were going to to illegal aliens. And we said no. These programs are now going to be reclassified so only American citizens can receive these benefits and these grants from these programs. And of course you have Democrats trying to sue because they always put illegal aliens first and American citizens last. And it's quite sad to see, actually.
Yeah, unsurprisingly, Attorney General here in New York, Letitia James, was heading up that lawsuit. The least surprising thing, Caroline, I've ever heard. Before we let you go, Hunter Biden has had quite a week. He sort of unloaded this week. Take a listen to this soundbite from Hunter.
People are really upset about illegal immigration. You. How do you think your hotel room gets cleaned? How do you think you got food on your table? Who do you think washes your dishes?
Wow, Caroline, who do you think washes your dishes? Here's yet another Democrat who is obviously very prominent. We all know Hunter Biden, and with absolutely demeaning language here towards all these people.
It's pathetic to see Hunter Biden do this. It's totally unhinged. And again, it shows you how displaced the Democrat Party's priorities and how out of touch they continue to be. Hunter, unfortunately for him, is trying to save face for his father, who was run out of office again by nearly 80 million Americans who overwhelmingly rejected him and his policies. I think Hunter and the rest of the Biden crime family should take a cold, hard look in the mirror and realize how they failed our country, and they should go home and sit down and shut up, because they are clearly incredibly out of touch with the vast majority of our country.
Yeah, we'd be better off probably if we didn't hear from Hunter for quite some time. That'd be okay, Caroline, with a lot of us. President Trump is going to head to the UK at the end of the week. He's going to meet with the UK Prime Minister Starmer. Tell me about this trip. What are the goals for the trip over there to the UK?
Yeah, that's right. We look forward. I know the president greatly looks forward to going to Scotland on Friday. He will be departing the White House on Friday morning. He will be meeting with the UK Prime Minister Keir Starmer, who he enjoys a very good and working relationship with. We have cut a really good trade deal with the United Kingdom, again, in record time. So the two leaders will be discussing truly formalizing and finishing up that trade deal. And I have to say, on trade, the president has announced 2 more trade deals today, Laura, with both the Philippines and Indonesia, both of which have agreed the United States of America is the best place in the world to do business, and they have agreed to lower their tariff and non-tariff barriers so we can sell our products to them, and they will continue to pay tariffs to sell products to us. Only the dealmaker in chief, President Trump, could do that, so he looks forward to going to the UK to discuss trade and many other important issues with the Prime Minister, and we look forward to enjoying beautiful Scotland this weekend.
All right. Well, Caroline, we appreciate that. Enjoy Scotland. Enjoy your trip, and we will see you soon. Thanks for being with us.
Thanks, Laura.
Hey, it's Will Cain. Click here to subscribe to the Fox News channel on YouTube. It's the best way to get our latest interviews and highlights. And click to subscribe to the Will Cain podcast for full episodes right now.